Yeah, it's your boy AG Coin Man Boxing. Got my man Muadh Abdus-Salaam ready for that big pro debut at the Prudential Center.
Right.
What better way to kick off the career, champ?
Right, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. I just want to thank God, thank Allah that I'm here. Born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. It's a homecoming fight for me, you know. So I've always been at the Prudential Center watching these fights. I'm at the Prudential Center every time there's a fight. Growing up, I've been around just seeing everything, so it's a dream come true. So I'm ready, locked in fully though.
Right. Now, champ, we were fortunate enough to see you in the gym. You was sparring with Richardson Hitchins, guys on that level.
Yep,
you know, how prepared are you for this pro debut? For this moment?
I'm super prepared. Like, you know, just the work, world class rounds that I've been putting in. My training between my trainer, my camp, my team, just, you know, like you said, sharing the ring with Richardson Hitchins, things like that. That just shows me where I'm at.
Right.
You know, watching him going in the ring last weekend and he dominating Kambosos like that, and me and him sharing the ring for the whole camp, you know, majority of the camp. So that just showed me exactly where I'm at. You know, a lot of dudes ain't on my level. So. Right.
And shout out to Coach Moo. You know, he leading that team. You know, we know he instills in his fighters. You know, you guys always come ready. So shout out to the team. Now, champ, we spoke a little bit off camera before. You told me you was you got your degree as well. You know, talk to me a little bit about that. You know, going from making sure your studies is on point, and then coming back to, you know, finish what your real passion is, which is fighting.
All right, so, you know, I had to make that decision back when I was in high school. I was always sweating my time between football and boxing, you know. So my father, Coach Moo, so he was like, you know, you make sure you have a backup plan. So what you're going to do with football don't work, with boxing don't work. So, you know, sports not going to always be there in life. So he said I needed that backup plan. So when I fought in the JOs, after the JOs, I went to the Nationals, got the silver. Then I locked in with football, got my scholarship, so that I could pay for school. Got my bachelor's, and then after graduating with the bachelor's degree, I made sure I just locked in on, you know, getting myself back in shape. So I went from football shape to boxing shape while I got my master's.
Wow.
After I acquired my master's, I hopped straight in the gym when I came home, and then a year later, I'm here.
Wow, that's amazing, Chad. I just wanted to highlight that because you're a prime example of you know, you're a good example of what kids should be aspiring and looking up to do these things the right way, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that's going to translate in your fighting career as well.
For sure. It come with a whole lot of discipline, a whole lot of dedication, you know, so that's definitely going to translate over to the fight.
But it pays off, you know what I'm saying? Look where you at now, champ. You're doing it big in style, you know?
Appreciate it.
What do you know about your opponent, and, you know, how do you just feel going into the matchup?
I mean, I know the guys from Virginia, 1-3. We got a couple fights in this belt. A little wild fighter, but, you know, I'm not new to being in the ring with people. You know, I'm for amateurs for all around, so this ain't nothing new to me. So I'm just prepared and ready for anything that's thrown at me.
You prepare for whatever he bringing to the table. Champ, what message you got for, you know what I'm saying, first for all the kids who you may be inspiring with your story, what message would you have for them?
If you can't stay motivated, stay consistent, man. Make sure you always stay consistent, be respectful, stay in the books, lock in, and keep family close. You know, keep the loved ones close, and you'll go far.
Yes, sir. And for all the supporters, everybody coming out, so from Newark, you know, coming out to the Prudential to support you, Chan, what message you got?
I appreciate it, man. All the fans, all the family, all the love, the friends, you know, I appreciate everything from the bottom of my heart daily. I love all of y'all, you know. You know, Newark is going to show out. They're already showing out.
Yes, sir.
Everything. It went crazy around this time, so yeah, I appreciate it. We're going to show out for sure.
For sure. Chance, for those that may not know, where can we follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram at _NIM3, _NIM and the number 3.
There you guys have it, my man. I wish you the best Saturday night and the rest of your career and your studies, everything that you pour into, champ. God bless you. Thank you, champ.